Hello, I'm named Captain Kenny Shiyou from Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. I'm with Shore Thing Fishing Charters. We're going to talk a little bit about April fishing. April fishing is some of my favorite. That's when the topwater bite starts. I like to fish the flats in the morning with the shells on the bottom. Start off for the first few hours with some topwater, and then move on to a popping carp.
What kind of topwater lures are you using?
I use a super spook. I like the big super spook. They do have a tendency to just want to cartwheel them, and sometimes you'll have to either change colors or go to a smaller super spook. That's one of my favorite. The black and silver, and the blue and silver is my favorite.
All right, and then how do you catch them?
Well, it's just a slow, what we call top water. It's just a walking the dog, it's called. It's just a slow twitch. Sometimes you have to speed it up, even when they just striking at the back of it. Sometimes you can dip the rod and get it to go under like a sinking lure, just to confuse them a little bit.
All right, when the topwater bite's over, how are you catching them?
I usually switch to a popping cork, then start working the points with the tidal flow, just to try to set up on the points. Anytime in April you find any amount of bait, the bait shows, and that you'll start looking into looking for the bait that time of the year. That's when everything's starting to come to life down there.
What kind of bait you got under that popping cork, and what size hook?
I use a 3/8 jig head. I like to be able to cast them out. Just different plastics. Sometimes you'll go through a dozen different colors to find the right color. I usually try to set everybody up on a boat with a different color till we find out what's working.
And what's an average day's catch?
Well, that time of the year, we usually try to put as many in the boat, but with usually 2 to 3 people in the boat, 30 to 40 trout, and then we'll start working on the reds after the trout. We'll start looking for the reds and the shallows.
All right, and what about flounder? Are you catching any of them at that time of the year?
You're catching a few flounder. We try to go just to a jig head on the bottom, just on the points with the tidal flow. They like setting up on points, looking for the bait swimming by.
Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
They go to shorethingcharters.com, 228-342-2206.